Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. This early quick morning update on the 22nd of July 2025. We have some volatility. You can see the Bitcoin price was down yesterday. It's now up 1.5%. DGB was up 7% yesterday. It's now down 4%, but it is rising right now. AMP is running about even. Ethereum is attempting to have a slight correction. It's down 1.5%, but it was down more than that, and it's starting to rise again. And if we zoom into all these coins really quickly, I just wanted to give you this update. You can see we almost hit that $39,000. Have had a slight rejection now. Now, if you don't get a bounce off of this and you continue down, your major first underneath support, where you'd expect a big reactionary bounce, is 34.8067. Your major upper resistance is uptrending, and at current day, it is about $3,922. Right now, we're bouncing off of a slight correction yesterday. We'll see how that continues to play out. In Ethereum, you can see Bitcoin is in this consolidation, and this is where our track says we should have about a 17 to 21 day consolidation. And if we look at it from here, from the peak of the consolidation to about the breakout, it was, why doesn't it tell me how many days? Oh, because I'm in the hourly. I need to go into the daily. If we go into the daily and zoom in, and we get this same tool out, and we go from the day it peaked to the day the breakout near, it's about 18 days, right, of a consolidation. Let's see where we're at right now. From the peak to where we're at now, we're at 8 days. So we got about 8 to 10 days left on this consolidation. And if it breaks like the prior pattern showing, like it's been pretty good on, we would have a hyper pump of greater than, I believe, 30%, right? From where we're at right now, all the way up. Yeah, 31.60%, near that 156,000 upper resistance. That's what we're watching out for over the next 10 days to see if this consolidation, which looks like it's playing out, that looks like it's playing out to me. That's what we're playing. That's what we're watching. Obviously, on any kind of correction and it breaks down to the downside, your first major underneath support in the Bitcoin price is the 50-day in the daily, and your major support is just below the 100-day moving average, or the uptrending rising channel that we've been in ever since the COVID bottom, right? Back in 2023, 2024, and now into 2025, we've been in this rising channel. Bitcoin dominance continues to fall. We went from a 66.12% dominance, and we've fallen all the way almost back to the 58.69% dominance after a phenomenal rally from the 54.83 all the way to the 66%. And that's when altcoins were in their bear market, and now altcoins are exploding because Bitcoin dominance is falling fast. And as we do know, when they fall initially like that fast, altcoins usually react fastly to the upside. And if we look at XLM, you can see XLM is in this consolidation pattern. As we do know, you have your first support level at 43 cents. Your major short to medium term bearish or bullish now is if you're above the 36 cents, you're short to medium term bullish. If you're above the 43 cents, you can attack to 55 cents with an upper end potential of 80 cents. That's your next two hits. If this consolidation breaks out, you can see a similar consolidation to the Bitcoin. If this breaks out to the upside, 55 cents and then 80 cents are your two upper targets. On the downside, a bullish consolidation can come all the way down to the 36 cents, but short to medium term bearish starts if you get below that 36 cents and trade into this green support and resistance box. That's how you would get, that's how, if you're below this 36 cents, you're all of a sudden short-term bearish to medium-term bearish, right? As long as you're above that, you're short to medium-term bullish. You can see the moving averages are in a bullish state, where you have the long-term on the bottom, the short-term 50 in red on the top, and the medium-term in blue, or the 100-day in the middle. So that's what we're looking at in the XLM. In the XRP, it's got a technical bearish turnaround signal, but in crypto that doesn't matter. Up and sideways consolidation right here after the pump. You can see this up and sideways consolidation after the pump with, I don't have to be a rocket scientist to see a crashing volume, usually signifies a turnaround in the price and a brief, at least a brief correction. On any kind of brief correction, the 305 is your major underneath support right now. 307, 376 is your major upper resistance. And if you break that, you can take out the 385 all-time high from back in 2017 on the Coinbase chart, right? One of their original charts that were there at the big initial first stage of the pump, right? But to get short to medium term bearish, you would have to break that $2.57 level, which is way comfortably ahead of that right now. Similar state with the moving averages in the, we don't care about that. We don't care about that. As XLM, long-term 200 on the bottom, short-term on top, signifies a long-term stretch of bullish action or a significant pump, which we've had 2 of them right now the last 8 to 10 weeks. So your short-term resistance is 376. Your short-term support is 304. Your bullish or bearish short to medium-term support level for bullish or bearish is the 257, right? If you're on top of that, like you're well on top of that, you're bullish. If you get below that, you get short to medium-term bearish, right? Your 2 upside targets, if you take out the old all-time high up from 6 years ago of 385, is 550, 468, and then 550, then 1230, right? So those are the areas that we're watching right now. If we go into the algo, it's got heavily rejected at the top side, but I wanted to check real quick the AMP. Come on. The AMP and the DGB. The AMP had a rejection and a consolidation now, like we said, on the 200-day. It's holding on the 100-day. And as we do know, its next major move up now, as long as it holds this 100-day, will be above the 200-day, all the way up here at the 0.048. And then once you break that, you immediately come to the swing high sitting up here. And that's where I think we're going in the next 6 to 10 days. And eventually, I think we're in the middle of an 80.78% move to the upside. And AMP in the short term, DGB as well has started to pump. It was up 6% yesterday, got rejected like you would expect it to along this heavily resisted area. But I think it's going to hold the 200-day in the daily, something that it's doing right now. We're about to have a bullish cross with the 50 getting over the 100 in the next couple of days. And I think that's going to be what catapults this to the next level. And the next leg of resistance is up there. And from current price, that's a significant move to the upside. You can see current price. That's an initial 29.38%. And I think we're on our way to a major retest of a triple top from back here in March of 24 and December of 25. And from current price, that's a 140% move. I do own a bunch of both of these. Like the channel, subscribe. Peace and love. We'll have a noon update. The Rock Eyebrow, Jay.